The modern landscape of the Women's National Basketball Association is experiencing a historic paradigm shift, driven by unprecedented media coverage, a surge in global viewership, and the cultural phenomenon surrounding generational talents like Caitlin Clark. The league has entered a high-stakes ecosystem. For veterans of the game, players, executives, and traditional coaches alike, the transition from relative obscurity to the blinding lights of mainstream media scrutiny has been turbulent, revealing deep structural vulnerabilities within traditional franchise leadership models. No single event encapsulates this growing tension better than Stephanie White's recent, highly contentious pre-match press conference. Rather than shielding her team from distractions ahead of a crucial fixture, White turned the spotlight inward, launching a fierce, emotionally charged counterattack against media critics and fans. This was far more than a routine defense of a player. It was a revealing glimpse into how old-school coaching philosophies are cracking under the microscope of the modern sports era. Every professional sports league operates under the weight of expectations, but the microscope focusing on the WNBA today is uniquely intense. When a head coach takes the podium on the eve of a pivotal matchup and elects to spend precious time lashing out at social media commentators, analysts, and fans, it shifts the narrative away from athletic competition and onto the emotional fragility of the leadership. Stephanie White's decision to address her detractors head-on transformed a team preparation day into a personal grievance airing session. Critics immediately pointed out the glaring timing of the outburst. With critical games looming on the schedule, a leader's primary duty is to maintain focus, protect team chemistry, and project absolute stability. Instead, White's visible frustration demonstrated that the relentless demands of the Caitlin Clark effect, the massive wave of attention, high expectations, and constant digital commentary, may be pushing traditional coaching mentalities past their breaking point. At the heart of the fan base's frustration lies a specific controversy involving the handling of key personnel and players like Sophie Cunningham. Social media and analytical platforms have been swirling with fierce debates regarding team culture, player support, and on-court dynamics. Many supporters vocalize deep disappointment over perceived double standards and a lack of transparency from the coaching staff. When fans feel that their favorite players are being mismanaged or unfairly targeted, the backlash is swift and unforgiving. In the age of viral clips and instant digital analysis, coaches can no longer operate in a vacuum. Every rotation decision, every post-match remark, and every sideline gesture is dissected by millions of hyper-engaged supporters online. The traditional authoritarian coaching style, which demands blind compliance and expects media compliance without pushback, is officially obsolete. Modern basketball fans demand accountability, open communication, and emotional resilience from their team leaders. When a veteran coach melts down under this pressure, it exposes a dangerous credibility gap between the franchise leadership and the supporters who fuel the league's financial and cultural growth. Furthermore, this incident highlights a broader existential crisis within women's professional basketball. The exponential financial growth brought by the new wave of fans has fundamentally altered the expectations placed upon everyone in the league. Coaches who spent decades operating in relative peace are suddenly expected to navigate the ruthless PR machinery of a global sports entertainment giant. Those who fail to adapt to this high-pressure environment risk alienating their fan bases and losing the trust of their locker rooms. Ultimately, Stephanie White's press conference meltdown should serve as a massive wake-up call for sports executives across the league. The pressure cooker of the modern era is not going away. If anything, the spotlight will only burn brighter as the WNBA continues its historic ascent. Coaches must learn to embrace transparency, handle public scrutiny with grace, and protect their players from the suffocating weight of external noise without resorting to defensive outbursts until leadership mentalities evolve to match the sheer scale of the new basketball economy. Controversies like this will continue to expose the growing pains of a league rapidly transforming before our eyes.